Hi there folks, and welcome to this week's Work Solutions for the Daily Rigour issue number 140. So, got a teenager who actually received a cheque from his grandmother only for the bank to deposit 8.9 million into his bank balance. Imagine the sheer joy he must have experienced there. But of course he only received a thousandth of this amount, so how much did he actually receive from his granny? So 8.9 million written out as a number is 8,900,000, and to find a thousandth we divide by 1,000. So that's going to leave us with a final answer of £8,900. So a great sum of money to be given, but maybe a bit of bittersweet feeling there when he thinks of what he could have won. Okay, on to a technology story. So we got a wee interesting article here about how the price of iPhones have changed through the years. They've gone from being very expensive back in 2007 with the first one to being ridiculously expensive 10 years later. So what's the difference between these two prices? Well, to calculate difference, all we do is take them away from each other, and that gives us a difference of £542. So in other words, they have more than doubled in price, and I wonder how much dearer they're going to get in the future. Although they are now talking about reducing prices, given all the competition that they've got these days. So on to our third story. So for an ideal pension of £20,000 a year, here's a wee graph that indicates what people should be paying in. So it's rather quite interesting because all 25-year-olds need to pay £246 a month until they're 67. All 35-year-olds, it's almost doubled, hasn't it? And then look at what 45-year-olds have to pay in every month. But that's, of course, because they'll be paying into the pension over a much less period of time. But rather interestingly, women have to pay a wee bit more than men at this stage. In fact, it's £35 per month more. So how much would a 45-year-old woman need to pay each month? Well, they'd have to pay 826 add 35, which is £861 a month. Now, can we think of a reason why women need to pay more? Because I didn't make this graph. I want to put that for the record. I mean, the only thing I could think of is that women have a higher life expectancy than men, and if they're going to be paying into the pension for such a short period of time, they've got to pay a wee bit more. I wonder what kind of reasons you came up with. Okay, so part C now. How much would a 35-year-old have to pay and have to claim their pension for? How many years would they have to claim it for before they get back what they put in? So first of all, we can calculate what they put in. So first of all, we can work out how many years they're paying. So 67 minus the 35 years that they start paying their pension for. So that means they're paying their pension for 32 years. So 32 years in months, we're going to multiply by 12. So that means they're paying in 384 payments. So it's 384 times how much the payment's for a 35-year-old, which is £404, which means that over the course of their working life, they're paying in a whopping £155,136. So we need to see how many times 20,000 goes into this. In other words, we'll do a divide, and that comes to 7.7568. So rounding up to the nearest year, because this of course means 7 and a bit years, we're going to get a final answer of 8 years they would need to pay in before they start to get back more than they put in. But obviously we hope that they're going to enjoy a long and happy retirement, and they're going to claim it for many more years after that. Okay, so on to our final story. So Solskjaer and Rashford winning the monthly awards for Best Manager and for Best Player. And under Solskjaer's management, they've only failed to win one of his 10 matches in charge. So what's this as a fraction, decimal and percentage? So they've won all but one of 10. So that means that they've won 9. And of course it's 9 out of 10 matches in total. So to change this to a decimal, we could do 9 divided by 10, which is 0.9, and then to change to a percentage we multiply by 100, so that gives us 90%, and that's our 3 figures there. So guys, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed answering these questions, and stay tuned for next week's edition when we're going to be looking at more stories from the news of the week and the numbers behind them. But in the meantime, thanks for watching and bye for now.